Hello dear students, the today class in relating to the share capital of the company. Here before and categories of a share capital. Before going to understand the categories of a share capital, first we should understand the what is the share capital. Here share capital is an amount. Here the company cannot be generates its own funds in a organization because the company is an artificial person. That's why it cannot be creates its own fund in the society. That's why it collects the funds from the many persons. That persons are called as a shareholders. Here the company is an artificial person. That's why it cannot be generate its own funds. So that reason it collects the funds from many persons. Whatever the funds is collected, that amount is called as a share capital. Here the amount contributed to the organization or firm, that persons are called as the shareholders. Here the persons who are contributed to the organization, that money is called as a share capital. The persons are called as a shareholder. The next concept, the categories of a share capital. Here the first category is of a share capital, that is the authorized capital. Here the authorized capital is an capital of the, it is an share capital. The company is authorized to issue to its memorandum of association, that type of share capital is called as a authorized capital. Here the company is an right or company is an authorized to issue its shares in a memorandum of association, that is called as a authorized capital. It is the one more name for authorized capital, that is a registered capital or nominal capital. It is also called as a registered capital and nominal capital. The company cannot be raised more than the authorized capital. This type of capital is called as a authorized capital. The next one, here issued capital. Issued capital is a part of authorized capital. It is an amount actually issued to the public. Actually issued to the public is called as a issued capital. And the next one, the third one, that is the subscribed capital. Subscribed capital. Here the subscribed capital means it is a part of issued capital. Here the company, whatever the funds or whatever the amount is issued to the public, the how much the proportionate is actually subscribed by the public. It is an amount actually subscribed from the public. That amount is called as a subscribed capital. Here the next one, the fourth one, that is the called up share capital. Here the called up share capital means it is a part of subscribed capital. Here it is an amount called up by the company. It may be fully or partially. The company cannot be, the whole entire subscribe cannot be called up by the company. It only some proportionate is called up to the public. It may be fully amount or partially amount. That is called as a called up share capital. The next one, uncalled up share capital. Here the uncalled share capital means it is a part of subscribed capital. Whatever the subscribed capital or the subscribed from the public, the whole amount cannot be issued to the, cannot be called up to the public. Whatever the amount not yet been the called up to the public, that amount is called as a uncalled up share capital. The last one, that is the paid up capital. Here the paid up capital means it is an amount actually received from the public. Received from public means whatever the amount called up by the company to the public, they are subscribed. After they are subscribed, the company is called up. How much the company is called up, on that the public is pay some amount to the organization or firm. That amount, whatever the amount is actually received from the public, that amount is called as a paid up capital. These are the types of the share capital. First, the share capital is an amount collected by the company from many or several persons. That amount is called as a share capital, and the amount contributed to the organization, that persons are called as a shareholders. The next one, the categories of share capital. The first one is a authorized capital. The authorized capital is also called as a registered capital and nominal capital. It means it is an part of, or it is an share capital the company is authorized to raise to issue its memorandum of association. The company cannot be raised more than the authorized capital. It is a maximum amount the company can raise from the public. The next one, issued capital. It is a part of authorized capital, and the company cannot have a right. The company cannot issue the whole entire amount of authorized capital. The sum proportionate of amount is actually issued to the public for subscription purpose. The actual issued to the public, that amount is called as a issued capital. The next, subscribed capital. The subscribed capital is a part of issued capital, and it is an amount that actually subscribed from the public, or it is an actual amount subscribed for the subscribers. It's also called as a subscribers. The next one, called upon shares. It is a part of subscribed capital. The company cannot be the whole entire amount is not called up. The sum proportionate of amount is called up. It may be entire or it may be sum proportionate. The last one, the next one, the uncalled up. It is a part of subscribed capital. The company, the sum amount is not yet been called up. That amount is called as a uncalled up share capital. The next one, paid up share capital. It is an amount actually received from the public. The next, it is a diagrammatical representation of the categories of share capital. Here the share capital, share capital is mainly divided into two types. First one is a issued capital. The second one, unissued capital. Here the issued capital is further divided into two types. One is a subscribed capital. Subscribed capital. The subscribed capital is further divided into two types. One is subscribed and fully paid up. Subscribed but not fully paid up. Here whatever we have already studied the categories of share capital, it shows in a diagrammatical representation. Here the share capital. The share capital is the entire capital of the firm issued to the public, or the company is authorized, or the company is raised from the public. It is classified into two categories. It is also called as a authorized capital. The next, it is divided into two types. One is the issued capital, the unissued capital. The issued capital is an amount issued to the public. The amount which is not issued to the public, that is called as a unissued capital. Here the issued capital is divided into one type, that is a subscribed capital. Here the subscribed capital means it is an amount that actually subscribed by the public. Here the public subscribe, that amount is called as a subscribed capital. The subscribed capital is further classified into two types. One is a subscribed and fully paid up. Subscribed but not fully paid up means whatever the subscribed from the public is paid the fully amount to the company. That is called as a subscribed and fully paid up. The amount the public is subscribed the shares, but the amount is not paid. They are paid only partially. That is called as a subscribed but not fully paid up. These are the types, meaning of share capital and the meaning of shareholders. The next, the categories of share capital. Thank you.